We help parents raise their kids to be Christ followers. I'm Pastor Dwayne, and today's topic is always talk about God. Isn't it cute how people talk to little kids? Oh, look at the little sweetheart boo-boo. Well, it can be cute. Sometimes it's just annoying. When they are really little, they respond to that. They turn their head and look at you. Sometimes you get a smile out of them. But it's fine to talk sweet to your infant and enjoy them. But toddlers are at a different place. Sure, you can still enjoy them and talk sweet and get different reactions from them, but it's also important for parents of toddlers to understand that their little ones are at a different place developmentally. They can't always respond or repeat what you say, but they often grasp more than you think. They really are smart at this age. They are growing and learning so much. It's time to make sure you are applying a command in Scripture in your parenting. Deuteronomy 6:6-7 says, "And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and you shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise." The reason this command is important is because talking about God is part of how you train your child. In Family Vision, we say, live the value, train the value, discipline the value. And communicating about God all throughout the day is an important part of training your child. It trains them to understand the priority of God. It trains them to include God in the way they think. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know what to say to a 1-year-old. That's fine, just talk. In the next tip, we'll talk about something specific to communicate. But today, we're going to highlight some key points. That is, communicate who God is, communicate worship, and tell them Bible stories. You can tell them how awesome God is. You can sing some songs and worship. You may find that your child grows to love a particular song about God. That will really stick with them. And if you think, I don't know what Bible stories to talk about, buy a couple of books or Bibles for children. Read the book with your child, then talk about the stories with them when you're not reading. They may not grasp everything you're saying. That's fine, because this training isn't just for your child to learn. This stage is also an opportunity to train yourself to practice talking about God. This is just as much for you as it is for your child. It's a season for you to change some of how you talk and even the language you use. Make it a habit to let this practice spill over into the other relationships in your life. Having a toddler is a wonderful way for you to begin to apply God's commands to your everyday life. Let this stage of your child's life work for their spiritual development as well as yours. God uses your desire to raise your kid right to get to your heart. Thanks for listening to me. Now, take a moment and let Him speak to you.